I want to do a little video about motivation. When people say that they just can't find the motivation to stick to a diet, stick to anything really, it's just not true, because we are always motivated to do something. It's just what it is that you're being motivated to do. And I was watching Mel Robbins. I'm a real fan of Mel Robbins, and follow her for anything that you want to do. And she was talking to, she calls him Dr. K, and I was listening to one of their podcasts, and there was just one little phrase that this Dr. K used, and it was something along the lines of, when you are motivated, external factors don't impact you. They just don't impact you at all. And I was thinking that that's true of anything that you do. And what I mean by that is that, so let's say from our perspective, when we're trying to lose weight, when you are in the zone and nailing it, no external factors impact you at all. So when I was losing my 7.5 stone, we went away on holiday and I stuck solidly to my 3 packets a day. We went away with another family and there were 10 of us. And even though we were eating out different restaurants every night, I just sat there, with my glass of water, and nothing fazed me. I didn't detour at all from my 3 products a day. We even had our wedding anniversary, and I didn't falter at all. I still stuck solidly to plan, and at no point did I waver. My motivation to stick to plan didn't waver at all. I stuck solidly. No external factor. Being on holiday, our wedding anniversary didn't impact me at all. Now, you could say, okay, I was highly motivated to stick to plan. Now, that is equally true if you are highly motivated to not stick to plan. Now, bear with me here. If you are not sticking to plan, you are highly motivated to not stick to plan. And what I mean by that is that you can learn from this a lot in order to help you to stick to plan. And that is what I'm always talking about with you guys. And that is that we learn so much from those moments when we don't. And so if you can just think to yourself that if I am not sticking to plan, whatever your plan is, be it losing weight or whatever it is that you want to do with your life, if you are trying to achieve something and you're not doing it and you're getting frustrated with yourself for not, and you're choosing another pathway, it's because you are highly motivated to choose that other pathway. And I hope that therefore makes sense. And so it's about figuring out what is it that you're highly motivated to do and why. So I can give you so many scenarios here that I have witnessed myself with my clients and witnessed within myself as well. So if I was to give you an example of myself recently, when I was suffering with my frozen shoulders last year, my extreme motivation then was to not stick to plan. I had no intention of sticking to plan. I had no intention of losing any weight. And that was because my main intention was to try and deal with my pain and to deal with the inflammation that was going on. And that was my sole intention, to the point where I even contacted a nutritionist who specialised in inflammation and dealing with inflammation and all the diet that revolved around that. I hadn't, in fact, the diet led to me putting on weight. So, but I didn't care. I really didn't care. My main intention was to deal with the intense pain I was under and to deal with my health and to desperately try and get under control. Of course, part of me cared that I was putting on weight because of all the mental impacts that has on us. But I cared more that I was in so much pain and I wanted to deal with that. That was my main priority. That was the main motivation in my life at that time, because I was just suffering so much with the health implications of that. That was my main motivation. If you are going through, a really bad breakup, or you're really miserable with your partner, obviously your main priority then is that perhaps that you're going to want to be more social with your friends, and so you're going to have no intention of wanting to diet and cut out, say, alcohol. Obviously you're going to want to, your main motivation is to want to be social and want to be with your friends, and to block out that side of your unhappiness. So although part of you of course desperately wants to lose weight, your main motivation, what you're going to be mostly motivated to do, is to make yourself happier with contact and socializing with the part of your life that's going to make you happier. So if you can try and think to yourself, what is it that I'm mostly motivated to do? What is it that I'm really driven? What is it that I'm really, really motivated to do here? I'm clearly not motivated to lose weight. What is it I'm really, really motivated to do? Then that can really help you to see that, okay, if that's what I'm really, really fixated on doing, how can I do that? But maybe I can also, if I can do that, how can I then manage that? But maybe can I also do the weight loss as well? Maybe you can't. Maybe the two are mutually incompatible, which is fine. Then you deal with the thing that you need to do as your main priority. That we always have these priority lists, don't we, in our lives? And maybe that's, you just have to accept that the managing your weight is down there in your list of priorities, and you're dealing with your weight comes further down in your list of priorities in this time in your life. That's absolutely fine. No one here is judging you. But that maybe will help you just to get a shift on this. What is motivation? So give that a little bit of thought. It was really, really helpful to me to help me to put in perspective where I was a year or so ago, and maybe that'll help you to get your head around it too.